clams.
That it was in fact a naked man.
That's fine. I don't mind. Sure, be naked.
Awesome.
El Burro was awesome, and we saw it on the way down, and we loved it because the name of the truck that I was driving, we dubbed it El Burro. And so when we saw the Bay of El Burro and how beautiful it was, the water was so crystal blue, we were like, on the way back, we're going to spend the night here. And even spend 2.
Monejo El Burro. Aquí El Burro.
We were banging on a drum and jumping around and playing with the tambourine like a bunch of natives. And out of the darkness, we looked on the beach and we see this lantern coming towards us.
What was interesting about that whole thing was how my group of friends really thought that was cool and embraced it. I can imagine being on a group with a group and that happening, and then, you know, somebody getting upset or angry or wanting to, you know, fight or something, seeing it as a threat as opposed to a sign of like, I come to you naked, you know, be my friend.
If Naked Man wants to feel comfortable dancing to our music, then why should we feel uncomfortable for making the music he's dancing to?
Oh yeah, that was just, I mean, the water was, when you think of beaches in the world that are just, they take your breath away, that was one of them.
Had a marvelous time there. Took a nature row, and where we saw rays and skates, I think, and zebra-colored fish, and it looked like you basically on top of an aquarium. Quite memorable. In fact, I'll never forget it.
One thing I've been wanting to do the whole trip is I wanted to provide food for everyone. I wanted to catch dinner, the old-fashioned way. I took my snorkeling gear and I just started snorkeling out in the water, and I noticed a clam on the bottom of the, just sitting out big like a golden nugget on the ocean floor. And I grabbed it and I was like, you know, if I got enough of these, we could eat clams.
At this point, I think we all get half a clam each.
I'll go out every hour for the next 4 hours and we'll have a big feast.
Yeah. That's always fun when you can climb. Yeah, I like to scamper up rocks, and so to sling a camera to my back and scamper up a rock and get a view that you couldn't get otherwise. What is? Let's Playa Coyote. Playa El Burro. Who's worked hard for his supper?
I found the meat garden out in the ocean.
We grand.
This is gonna be the best meal of my entire life.
You must be exhausted.
I am tired. I'm hungry.
I bet.
I want to eat some of these clams.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
It's the black pearl.
Wow.
Look at that chunk of meat.
Holy moly.
I bet that's gonna be good.
That looks like a cow's heart.
I can't wait to saute that.
We call that a corazon clam. Wow. Almeja corazon.
Welcome to the sea! I go.
I learned this from watching a monkey at a zoo.
Who found this?
That's it.
Brilliant.
Pinch out the meat. And toss the shell.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden I'm filling up bags and I'm like, wow, I'm gonna be able to, you know, find enough clams for 5 people to eat. And that's like, wow, that's awesome. You know, that's like the best feeling is, you know, being able to provide. These are so damn good.
So creamy.
Uh-huh.
And they come right out of the shell. They just kind of pop right
they
out.
just open up and damn, they're so
How's
good.
the brothy?
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So here's the only
Beer
way
and
to go.
tequila and butter and onions. That was the music of Playa El Burro.
Alright, so, Rolling Thunder, we roll out of El Burro. I roll in El Burro, and we ride out of El Burro. I woke up last night throwing up clams. Caught a bunch of clams yesterday off the bottom of the Sea of Cortez, and one of them got some revenge on me. And so last night was rough. My stomach's still queasy just thinking about it. The smell, So anyway, it's a beautiful day. We're heading out of El Burro onto Moleje to rally with some desayuno, and then on to the next leg of this Rolling Thunder.